I'm gonna throw up. It's so cool. Okay, hold on. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Hayley and Stella. My name is Stella.
And I'm Hayley.
And today we have a very special reaction for you guys. We are finally reacting to the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series, which just recently was released on Netflix. We've both been waiting to watch this, and it's been hard. It's been so difficult. Not just waiting to watch this, trying to avoid spoilers, trying to avoid opinions, and people have been having opinions, and let me tell you, they've been hard to avoid, but I've done a pretty good job. I don't really know anything specific about any of the contents of this show, so this is going to be pretty blind for me. We have both seen the original animated series, of course. I feel like it would be kind of a crime to watch this before the animated series. However, I'm by no means an expert. I just watched the animated series with my partner for the very first time in 2023. And so I saw it a year ago, one time. I haven't rewatched it, and I loved it, but I forget things for sure. I've definitely forgotten some stuff. Hayley, how many times have you seen the show?
At least like 3 or 4. I watched it for the first time all the way through in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic. But I do remember like growing up and seeing an occasional episode as it was airing on Nickelodeon. So I'm not like as much of an OG fan as I know some people are. Just because I didn't watch the whole thing when it came out. Sorry, I was very, very young when it started.
Yeah. It was also hard to be there for every episode. I didn't have a TV growing up, so I had no chance. And I will say, watching it as an adult for the very first time, it made me feel like a kid again. I had such a great time with it. And so when I heard the show was being made, a lot of emotions, like excitement and fear and anticipation. And so I kind of feel like I've been waiting so long to get into this. I have nothing left to talk about. Let's just watch it. As always, if you want to watch the full reaction uncut with no edits, it's on our Patreon. Go check that out, please. And yeah, let us know what you guys thought of this first episode. No spoilers, obviously, in the comments. We're staying super spoiler free as we go through this first season. But yeah, let us know what you thought and what you liked and what you maybe didn't like. And yeah, let's just get into Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I just my heart rate just went up. Ooh, okay.
Mine too, a little bit.
Okay. Interesting. We're starting out in the Fire Nation?
Yeah.
Not the Wata tribe?
We need a high action opening sequence.
He's an earthbender. What is happening? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know who these people are actually, which is...
Yeah. What the heck?
An earthbender.
Well, okay, that I did know, but...
Yeah. I don't think this is in the... Oh, what are those called? The ostrich?
Well, I don't remember the different animal mixes.
They're always combinations of...
They're always combinations, I just don't remember the specifics. I know there's some that recur.
Ostrich horse? Ostrich something? He gonna stay so his friend can get away.
They're going to start a war. Go now!
They're going to start a war. Is this 100 years ago? Is this the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, if the war hasn't started yet, unless they've changed the entire timeline.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been 100 years of war at the beginning of the other TV show, so...
The bending, though, it looks great. It feels so much more dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Big time. But, I feel like that's how it's going to be. Cartoon versus live action.
The atmosphere is so much spookier.
That means all eyes will be on the Earth Kingdom. All eyes but ours. The entire world will turn their attention to the Earthbenders.
You wanted us to know.
He gave you fake plans, bro.
We aren't the real target.
My sights are set high.
Yep, okay. We're going way back.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
I don't want to watch this happen.
I know, I'm like, are we gonna see what happens to the airbenders? Because I don't
Yeah.
really want to see that.
It is our
It was dark enough in the cartoon.
Oh my god.
Tactically, the airbenders are not the threat.
This isn't about the airbenders.
Tactically. The
This is
Avatar
about one who lived,
is gonna be born among them.
But the Avatar is yet to be revealed.
which is why we have to kill them all.
I don't want to see it.
I don't know if we're going. I think
100 years later.
new opening. Okay.
Earth,
My subtitle said Kyoshi.
fire,
It's not Katara doing that.
air,
Oh, we're seeing the different avatars bending. That's wild.
possible by the Avatar.
Kyoshi!
I'm gonna throw up. It's so cool. Okay, hold on. As long as we're not calling him
I think that's
Aang.
the Chinese character for air behind him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking briefly before we started filming. I have never seen the live-action film, the infamous M. Night Shyamalan, but you have. So-
Yes. Little known fact about White Noise Reacts. James and I filmed a reaction to the live action M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it was so bad. We had such a terrible time watching it that it never came out. So, in my head, this is already miles above the movie.
Yeah, the monks in this movie, the monks didn't name him Aang, so it's okay. He's Aang, not Aang. Are we gonna actually though watch that? This is gonna kill me. And also, wait, hold on. Is he able to do that already?
I feel like usually he needs his glider to do
Yeah.
like fly like that. But he was already a master airbender.
What? I was just enjoying the view.
We're just showing.
Is that
The real
Monkey
deal.
Oxo?
There's much you have to learn, Amadei. And you wish you'd spent more time with your teachers.
Painful foreshadowing.
You and the other students better go help set up for the Great Comet Festival.
Oh, the comet. They're like introducing all kinds of lore really fast.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're good. Whew, I got
Sky
spooked.
Bison.
He's always been a prodigy, the youngest airbender in
It's
history
interesting to see, like,
receive the markings.
This particular decision, as opposed to like showing them in flashbacks throughout the entire show, like they did in the cartoon.
Well, this episode is called Aang.
The water tribes are already sending the warriors to aid the
the
Earthbenders, and
attack.
we need to help them as well.
Really?
I don't know. I just
That would be
no,
wild.
maybe like half of
Yeah.
the episode.
Remember the last time I brought you here?
When I got my tattoos?
I wanted you to receive yours in the presence of Yang Chen, last air nomad to be the Avatar. The next Avatar will once again be an airbender. You're to leave right away so you can begin training in the other disciplines.
Leave my friends? Leave home? Leave you?
He's just a baby.
I know. This is gonna hurt so bad.
You're not just anyone, Aang.
I feel like when I was younger and I was like reading books and watching shows and the protagonist was like 12 years old, I'm like, wow, 12 years old, so old.
Remember that.
And now I'm like, that is
Always
literally an
remember
infant.
who you
12 years
are.
old,
That's
fresh from the womb, that
be
child.
glad.
The power.
Which is why you will make a great Avatar.
Fact.
Keep pretending I'm your friend?
You are my friend.
You don't have to pretend that. That one's real.
Will always be my friend.
Okay.
Dude, they really want this attack to like physically hurt us. My gosh.
And it's going to.
Hey, Abba. Gyatso says I'm supposed to be the Avatar. I know who I am. Not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. Not someone who can stop a war.
Not yet, buddy. It's okay. You'll get there.
I don't want to leave. I don't want the responsibility. You can't!
Early in the episode, we're like, they're not gonna show us the attack. It's fine.
Yeah, they were like, there's no
Remember.
way.
No survivors.
Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna rip our hearts out for sure. The bending is so much cooler than in the movie. It's so lame in the movie.
Brothers and sisters, we're under attack!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This kind of sucks, because, like, we know how it's gonna end.
Exactly.
But the Airbenders are holding their own. Like, they're doing a good job. I just can't get me happy for them.
I know. The fact that, we know that nobody makes it out. Not a single person.
Right into the corner.
Aang is the only one. Like,
I want to see the kids, man.
I'm surprised how much they're showing of, like, people straight up burning to death.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't like that. Ugh. This is such overkill.
I know. I hate that they just, like, set themselves on fire.
But not when we have the power of the comet.
Yes. I forgot about that. 100 years later.
I think so. I think we made it.
Ooh, that was
No one
awful.
else did.
Yeah, I really kind of hate that they showed us that. Like,
Okay, it's happy fun times. Guitar's here.
hey, hi, Katara.
All right, listen up. We've been manning the wall in 3-hour shifts. 2 people at all times. Meaning twice as many shifts.
They're just babies.
Duties.
Oh, he's such a teenager. I love it.
Where are we going?
Something that I hope this show does better than the movie is that in the movie
Very
Sokka,
funny.
played by somebody from Twilight. What was his name? Jasper? Jasper from Twilight played Sokka in the movie. And he was not
Why?
funny. He was not funny. Sokka made
what the
zero jokes in the movie.
I've
and I'm
heard
like,
that. And
that's-
Sokka's one of the best characters throughout the series. Consistent, funny. He's so necessary.
that's terrifying.
Yeah, honestly. Looks kind of fun.
This would be a fun water ride at some theme park.
Yep. Honestly, one of the biggest things I was thinking going into this must be just a hard show to design because there's so little that you can do practically
That's not good.
to create these
Yeah.
landscapes and stuff.
I think
Like,
each
where'd
one
they
of
shoot
these
this?
episodes is like worth tens of millions of dollars.
Probably.
Huh. Weird.
Pretty ice sculpture.
I like that they kept like the black smoke
Yeah.
because it's like iconic. You know the Fire Nation is coming when it starts to snow ash.
Well, and the design as well of the armor and a lot of their weapons was like seemed pretty consistent.
It's my favorite boy.
Oh,
He's my
okay.
favorite.
He's your favorite. Okay.
I love him.
I listen. I like him, but I like him later on a lot more.
Oh yes, of
When
course.
I was first watching the show, he got on my nerves.
No, that's 100% totally fair.
Yeah. Oh, Slay.
Oh, I forgot that it does that.
Yeah. Oh, they're so close to it.
Everyone was in the right place at the right time as they were meant to be. Boy's been frozen for 100 years.
Nice, nice. We're not gonna die. Come on, let's go home.
Bruh, can't leave the child there.
What are you doing?
That's crazy.
You're not thinking of leaving him. He's just a kid. We can't just leave him out here.
Where's Alba? There he is. He's still there.
What's that mark on his head?
Let me take a look.
Grandma.
Can't be an airbender.
It's impossible.
We need to let him rest. Come on.
Someone should stay with him, watch him though.
Yeah,
He'll be
let's
very
like not
confused.
just leave.
The only settlement in that area is Water Tribe Village in the South Pole Territory.
Where you think we'll find the Avatar?
Yes.
Iroh!
My father has banished me until I find the Avatar, and that's exactly what I'll do.
I feel like his voice has a little like the iconic Zuko raspiness.
It'll all be worth it once I return home in glory to take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
Perhaps it's time to consider that the throne
Picture of Ozai is spooky.
Yeah. No, I'm so scared of Ozai. I was scared of him in the animated series. I'm gonna be terrified of him here.
What did I say about keeping your guard up? He could be the enemy.
Saga, chill out, bro.
I'm not the enemy.
He's like, I'm just here chilling, bro. This looks fun.
I'm Aang. Where's Appa?
He is an airbender.
He has the whistle.
He's so fuzzy.
Oh, he's so cute.
You say you went down in the storm?
The Southern Air Temple. Where the air...
Oh right, he still has to find out. Oh no, oh no,
Yeah,
oh no.
that's
oh,
kind
no.
of like a huge thing,
Husband
is
had
that
just
he
arrived
doesn't
at the
know
Great
his
Comet
people
Festival.
like God.
Comet Festival.
That was 100 years ago, my boy.
The four nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed.
Gotta get the iconic line.
Only the Avatar, master of all
This is
four
just straight up the
elements.
intro from the
Yeah,
cartoon.
really.
But when the world needed him most,
He disappeared.
he vanished.
Oh, he vanished. Dang it.
You've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the Great Comet was seen 100 years ago. He is the last airbender.
Dang, Gran. That's a lot to drop on all of us.
Our mission is vital to the future of the Fire Nation. And so we will find the Avatar, or we will die trying.
I'm trying to get a better look at his scar. Because, like, I feel like that's something they've struggled with in live action, to get his scar just right.
Everyone I know. They're all gone.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Thanks,
That really
Katara.
helps.
To lose the people you love.
Honey, I really don't think this is the time to be like, I get it, because I
Like,
don't think you get it,
My mom
actually.
died, and he's like, his people are gone.
Yeah, everyone he ever knew.
Until the night the Firebenders came. They destroyed everything in their path. Our father set out with the other warriors to hunt down the Firebenders. He had left Sokka in charge, and he just turned 13. They were part of the Fire Nation's first attacks on the Water Tribe. But the Waterbenders are still fighting back, and the Earth Kingdom is still holding strong. We hope.
Good. Your skills have never been sharper. You've certainly prepared enough. Now, how about a
I
nice
was like,
cup
when
of
is he
jasmine?
gonna offer the tea?
Priorities.
A mission your father believed to be impossible. Your return home may be unexpected.
Ooh, the music. It's the same as the show.
I'm the only Waterbender left in the Southern Tribe. I've killed all the others.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. Tara?
Here we go.
We get 2 for the price of 1 in one episode. 2 attacks.
I don't understand. Why are they here?
Him. You are the Avatar.
When the world needed the Avatar the most, he vanished. Because he's a coward.
Bro, man was frozen in ice. Can you calm down?
You need to go hide.
Sokka, I want to...
Tara, now.
We merely seek someone who does not belong here.
They have
Turn him
rocks.
over now.
They're just gonna throw him.
Or I'll burn this place to the...
They're just babies.
Where is he?
Sokka, you can't do this. You can't give him to
He
them.
doesn't belong here.
Sokka, don't you see? He's the Avatar.
And he lied to us about it.
He knew you for 5 minutes, bro.
He also didn't say
But there's
anything.
more
It's
to
not
being a
that he
leader
lied.
than just catching
Yeah.
fish.
And he
You
had
have
just
to give-
found out before he got frozen.
Yeah. An iconic weapon. Not as iconic as his boomerang, but...
I demand that you leave immediately. Let's settle this between us. Leader to leader. I thought you firebenders had some guts.
Sokka! That's crazy, my guy.
That's wild.
Leave him alone!
Aang. Yes, throwing the rocks.
Yes, kids.
Sokka, you've trained them well.
Burn the whole place to the ground.
No! I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. No one has ever fought for me before.
Oh, that's really sad.
I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
Oh, what the heck, you guys?
He's just so likable.
He's just a wee lad.
I feel like, you know, what Sokka said, even though it was out of line, it really resonated with Aang.
We have to do something. Sokka, we have to help him.
Don't let the younger ones push you around. You gotta let them know who's in charge. Let's go save that weird kid.
Why did the Fire Nation start this war?
Within our nature to expand and consume, like fire itself. The drive to conquer is a drive for peace. And
Okay.
Peace comes from respecting life, not killing and destroying.
They've never had to deal with an airbender prisoner before, so why would they think?
It won't be easy to catch them.
I know. There's no way you're getting me on that.
Classic.
I mean, good for her for stepping up to fly it, though, because
Yeah.
like that's gotta take some guts.
Mm-hmm. Lucky that Zuko is collecting ancient airbender artifacts, so there's just a glider there.
Hey, kid!
Sokka!
Oh. You better leave Appa alone, bro.
I can't believe you guys came for me.
This time we show those flameheads they can't just step all over us. You know, the firebenders aren't gonna give up.
Yeah, now what, guys?
Which means we can't go home. So where do we go?
Oh my gosh. Like, look at these landscapes. This must have been so hard to design and create on a computer, but they have to. You can't not.
The air temples are really hard because they're all like so high up or they're weird. Uh-oh, I was scared of this.
Let's go.
Oh, I was scared that they were gonna show it like in the show, and they did.
always remember who you are.
What's happening? What are we doing?
I can't imagine a better person. You are my friend.
You're killing me, bro.
Yeah, really. Why?
So not to be rude, but what was that?
The thing about losing everything is that that's when you learn how strong you really are.
I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
It's only after we've lost something that we realize how much it means to us. This is just the beginning.
Oh, they kept the OG music. They did. Oh my gosh.
I just blew out the microphone. Whoops. We like reacted the exact same way too.
You have to just dance when you hear it.
It's so oh. Okay. Episode 1 down.
Wow.
That was, I mean, okay. Did that end in about the same place as episode 1 of the series? Of the original series?
I don't think they made it to the Southern Air Temple by episode 1.
I think that was like the second episode.
It's like
they
a
went to
couple
Southern Air
episodes in.
Temple.
Yeah. So we're still at the very beginning.
Oh.
Like, because we're still at the very, very beginning of season 1.
This is a beast to adapt.
Yeah. Although.
So, like,
I think technically, because, you know, the season's maybe like 20 episodes, like the cartoon is maybe like 20 episodes, and since they're all like only 20 minutes, I think I heard that someone did the math and that this series, because each episode is an hour, it's longer than season 1.
Interesting. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, okay. I was thinking that as I was watching, and I was kind of like, I haven't let myself think about how hard this is to adapt, because I want to be optimistic, right? And I had fun with the episode. Like, it's definitely imperfect.
Yeah.
And I can see where people will and have and are going to complain. Like, I can hear all the little complaints. There's a little devil on my shoulder that's like, me, this is different, whatever. I'm sure other people have that. But y'all, they say, what do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. And I would say we've been watching some sequels and adaptations lately, and I've been watching like Percy Jackson, and I know you saw Percy Jackson. And I think it's for me, it gives me a lot more peace of mind to go in as an artist and be like, okay, what did it take to make this? What went into this? What are they trying to get out of this?
What did they do right?
What did they do right? Exactly. And I feel like there's so much to appreciate here.
Yes, I agree.
And it's kind of a shame that I'm sure some people will finish the first episode and be like, well, here are all my complaints. But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like, honestly, I feel really proud. This is weird. I don't know any of these actors, any of these children, but I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of them, because the responsibility thrust onto these filmmakers and these performers and crew, like, it's so much.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, these kids have an absolutely monumental task of not only upholding, like, this thing that everybody universally loves and trying to adapt it, but also, like, these characters are incredibly fleshed out in the show. Like, Aang has to carry, like, being the silliest little goofball and at the same time having the most trauma because his people freaking all were killed. And then also, like, the responsibility of being the Avatar and this, and Katara has to carry the trauma of her mother, and Sokka has to carry the responsibility of the entire village, but they're all supposed to be goofy too and have, like,
kids,
you know, like, it's a huge task to do.
Massive.
I think they're almost there.
Personally,
they're almost there.
For me, some of the dialogue was a little heavy-handed in this one.
Yeah.
And again, like, I don't like saying as an actor in reactions, but as an actor. No, as an actor, there are certain scripts you get handed.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do. If you get a line that's kind of clunky and a little over the top, you do your best, but there's not a lot. And I think, well, it's very clear they wanted to up the stakes and make sure this felt real and the stakes felt powerful. But I'm scared that they will forget the childhood of it. Do you know what I mean? Because
I 100%
that was the
agree.
magic for me.
Yeah.
And listen, there's always a balance, but I think that's what we risk losing in adapting something like this. But on the other hand, it gives the fact that they are handling the, like, seriousness of the material with more gravity in this adaptation, because they kind of have to. Again, people are literally burning to death in the first 10 minutes. This is heavy. But they also are, it gives them the chance to really explore the, like you said, the emotional tolls on these characters, which is something that happens in the series, but I would say happens a little bit, like, it happens gradually.
Yeah,
and
these much later.
Much later. These actors have to do it all in one episode.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop. Like, the bad things keep happening, you guys. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, this is not the worst that it gets.
And so I don't know. I want to, with whatever gripes I may have as we continue to watch, because I am excited to finish this season. With whatever gripes, I do not want to forget the hard work and the talent that went into this. Because honestly, this young actor who is playing Aang may as well be the Avatar himself with the responsibility he's got. Like, I'm sure he went into this feeling that way. And
he's so young. I think he really is like 12.
And that's great because it watching it, you're like, holy cow, this is a boy, and everyone he loves is dead. And he's like, even compared to the other monks, like he looks like one of the youngest in the Southern Air Temple. He doesn't even look much older than his peers, you know what I mean? Which is true of the cartoon for sure, but it's a cartoon. That's easier to do.
Yeah, you just gotta draw him looking younger.
Yeah, just gotta make him look young. Yeah, this is gonna be a really interesting project.
Yeah,
I think. Let's call it that, a project. And I'm hoping, like, there are these moments where I see the passion that went into it, and I see that the people who are making this love it and love the source material, and like that matters to me a lot. If I didn't feel like there was love going into it, I would be completely turned off, and I'd be like, okay, don't need to watch it. But I see love, I see passion, I see effort, and I'm proud. And I mean, the truth is that, like, starting the show, I didn't know what I was getting into like a year ago when I started watching it. But you have to grow with the characters.
Yes. I'm really curious to see where they take them, because since we just got a tiny little snippet, especially of like Sokka and Katara, I'm hoping that they kind of grow into their characters a little bit more. One thing that's bugging me is, where is the sass on Katara? Where is her feistiness?
I know. Yeah, she's
in the first episode, Sokka sasses her and she'll give it right back to him and be like, well, you shut up, actually. You're like this and this and this. And she just kind of takes it.
Yeah, in this episode, he's like, okay, go somewhere safe. And she's like, but, and he's like, do it. And she's like, okay.
Yeah. Show
again,
Katara
that's not
would have
an
been like,
actor's thing.
Sokka, I will fight you. Physically fight you.
And yeah, we will see, because again, also, like, I'm looking back, I'm not going to notice changes. I'm not going to notice a lot of changes. I'm not going to notice super specific changes. But like, when I do go back and watch the first episode and, you know, see the characters, they have personality, but it does grow throughout the series.
Of course.
And this, more of the work of this episode, more of the development was plot-based and not character-based.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because we have a huge plot to set up. There's a lot of plot here. But I hope that in future episodes that can kind of take a back seat so these kids can really shine and kind of dig deep into their journeys and their arcs and stuff, because they deserve that. But also just y'all give these kids some freaking credit. This is so hard.
Yeah, it's really so hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited for episode 2. I think the following episodes are a little bit shorter than this one. Just a smidge, which is nice. But yeah, I'm just interested to see how they use the time they have and what they choose to tell and what they choose
to get rid of.
Spend the time on. Yeah. Get rid of. Because it is a choice.
Yes, it absolutely is. I'm cautiously optimistic. There's still a little voice in the back of my head, just because when they were making this, I was following, oh my gosh, making live action TV show. It's so exciting. The original creators are on it. And then the original creators decided to leave.
Yeah. And
so a little part in the back of my head is like, oh, I'm a little scared. Why?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah. And there's drama. There's always going to be, when you're making something like this, as kids, we didn't give a crap about the creators of the show. Not that we knew they made it, but we weren't worried about the inner workings of the business side of things. And now as an adult, and also just with social media in general, we have an awareness of these things that can make these shows a little more, it can take you out of it a little more. So I'm going to do my best to try to just immerse myself in the world that they give me and that they present me. But there's a lot of like
There's a lot of background
stuff in the
noise.
back of my head.
Yeah.
A lot of background noise. That's a perfect way to describe it. So we'll try to tune out the background noise, but I can understand why some people might not be able to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was episode 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Full-length reaction, totally uncut, no edits, will be on our Patreon if you'd like to watch along with us. Please come back and see episode 2, because we'll be doing that. We've also got still doing our musical reactions, so we've got some fun musicals coming up as well to kind of keep things lighthearted as we deal with this traumatic story. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching with us. We appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you didn't, let us know what are some things you liked, what are some things you didn't like, what would you change, how would you adapt? That's always interesting to me. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. We will see you guys next time.